Resident Evil 3 Remake has leaked on the official PS4 PlayStation Store ahead of Capcom officially unveiling the remake of the PS1 survival horror classic. As revealed in a post by tweeter Nebel, cover artwork for the Resident Evil 3 Remake has appeared on the PSN Store. The Resident Evil 3 Remake artwork shows Jill Valentine, Nemesis, and Carlos Oliveira. It's unclear when Capcom will unveil the Resident Evil 3 Remake officially, but it's expected to be at the Game Awards 2019 next week. It also looks like Capcom will showcase the Resident Evil 3 Remake at the upcoming Jump Festa 2020 in Chiba this December. The Resident Evil makers are scheduled to showcase an unannounced game at Jump Festa, which is being held on December 21 to December 22. The news come after last month YouTuber Spawnwave in a post last month leaked the existence of the Resident Evil 3 Remake. In it the YouTuber said, "It's exciting to hear that, yes, Resident Evil 3 Remake is actually a thing. They are currently developing it. And what's interesting about this is their target year is a little sooner than I thought it would be. Capcom appears to be targeting 2020 for this game, which is interesting as Resident Evil 2 Remake came out in January of this year. So I don't know if it's early 2020 or late." Spawnwave also speculated that the Resident Evil 3 Remake could get announced during the upcoming Game Awards or during a State of Play broadcast. Spawnwave pointed towards how the Resident Evil 2 Remake has a number of TGA nominations, including a spot on the Game of the Year shortlist. So it would be a good way to announce to a big audience who may be tuning in due to their interest in Re2 that another Resi game is in the works. From the looks of it, it appears the Resident Evil 3 Remake will be built using the Re-engine that the Re2 Remake and Re7 used. It will be interesting to see whether the Re3 Remake reimagines the PS1 classic as more of a survival horror experience than the original. Resident Evil 3 Nemesis had more of an action-orientated feel to it than previous games in the Re-series. Will Capcom keep this approach with plenty of action, or will they double down on the survival horror elements of the game? This remains to be seen, with fans hopefully getting the first glimpse of it at the Game Awards 2019 next week. Earlier this year, Resident Evil 2 Remake producer Yoshiaki Hirabayashi said a Resident Evil 3 Remake was possible. However, Hirabayashi-san said the likelihood of an Re3 Remake depended on fan response to the Re2 Remake. According to latest sales figures from Capcom, as of the end of September the Resident Evil 2 Remake had sold 4.7 million units. This was almost as much as the 1998 release sold, which is 4.96 million units.